Welcome back to Nate Davis Disc Golf's coverage of the Southern Michigan Open, presented by Innova Disc Golf. I'm Noah Carroll here, 85671, sitting next to my man Chili, 20971. Chili, what'd you think of that first nine?
You know, the players, you know, they all got off to a good start. There was a little trouble here and there, but overall, they're
they're showing how they earned those, 950 and up ratings. This is the final 10 of the first round. Now, if you're wondering why there are 10 holes, it is the Monster, which is the signature hole out here on this course, was cut in half. So from the long basket, which is about 1,000-footer, there is, from the long tee, they have added a temporary basket, and then the short pad will just be played as normal, which is still like a 650 foot.
Yeah, I think it's 645.
But we, some of our players here, they're battling at the top. Burridge tied for second. Josiah tied for fifth after a rough start, so that's impressive. And Mark Lash still tied for seventh with, big group of guys tied for seven. But we're only through 9 holes here, and there is a lot of golf left to be played. All right, so here we have hole 10, kind of wide open space, if you will. You got these center trees to fly around. Most of the players, the right-handers, will choose this line to the right. You know, myself being a lefty, I play out to the left there, and it's a little more of a gamble. It's got to be a little tougher for a lefty, I'd say, yeah, because this one's a pretty easy shot for the righties.
And then you get down here, it's pretty fun green, a lot of players have to kneel down to take their shot with this low canopy.
Yeah, if you don't skip right up underneath the basket, you are putting from a knee on this hole, that's for sure. I found myself on my knees many times on this hole. So, all right, and here we go. Looks like Josiah leading the way. And, he put it out. You don't want to hit this rough too bad because you're not going to get the skip you want, but, he's going to be looking at a knee putt.
Here's Robert throwing it out. Got a nice spike hyzer line.
Oh, yeah, this one's going to work out, it looks like.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely pured the line, parked it.
Tap in birdie.
And Zach pumps it out there. Zach's wearing that Small City Disc Golf shirt. That's one of our local clubs around here. Looks like he left it a little bit short,
he's
but
gonna have to kneel down.
So how does that lefty line treat you?
It tends to make me come up a little short. It's hard to fly over that, and if you do, you got those branches to deal with coming into the green.
Yeah. You never try to forehand it?
I do. I can fly. It depends on the wind. That's pretty much how I play it.
Yeah. Oh, and he's electing not to putt for a knee. It looks like he's just crouching a bit here. He probably should have went with the knee. That's all right. He's got his tap in 3. Looks like no one's going for the knee.
Yeah. I guess we were wrong there.
I've played this hole a lot of times, and I've seen a lot of people on their knees.
Did they trim these before the start?
They might have. They might have here. Yeah. Pretty standard hole here. Nothing too fancy, really.
Yeah, it sets you up for a birdie, Yeah. Pretty easy to stay out of trouble in the open there.
Yeah. And then here we go. This is another one with a little low overhang of the trees here. It's 380 feet, and you see these 2 pines coming up in front of you. They are not very forgiving. You got to really keep it down and get that hover shot. Or I've seen a lot of guys kind of hyzer around the right side, get the skip up at the basket. But Chili, as a lefty, how do you usually attack this one?
I play it as a low straight line drive shot. I've experimented with the roller. I see some of the top players throw a roller on this hole as well.
I've seen some guys lay down rollers. I'm gonna say I haven't seen too many effective ones though.
Yeah, they tend to tail off to the right there.
I feel like a lot of guys who can throw a roller just like to do it, no matter whether it works out for them or not.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they're willing to take that 50-footer if they're like.
Right. So Burridge, it looks like he turned it over a bit too much. Got the tree kick to the left. Me and rollers, we don't get along. I can actually get my best distance on a roller.
There you go.
Here he goes. Pured this line.
Yeah, little skip.
The
green area, I guess.
It's going to be a tester. What I was saying, I usually get my best distance on a roller, but there is absolutely no way I know where it's ending up.
So how do you normally play this?
Low, I throw like a wave or a Hades, depending on the wind. I'm a Discraft and MVP guy. I know that doesn't make a lot of sense to people in Michigan. They're either one or the other usually, whether they're sponsored or not. So yeah, but depending if there's a little headwind, I go with the Hades. But yeah, I just try to throw it low. Hopefully I get that little hover up there. I don't have a cannon for an arm, so 380 is about max for me. But you don't want to be ending up on the other side of these pines here where you're crouching down and
it really puts you out of position.
But Lash makes a great run at it there though.
Good effort.
I feel like he's been scrambling like a maniac for these first 10, 11 holes.
Let's see if Burridge can keep it going.
Nice little step putt. Ooh, just hyzered out a little too late.
A little disappointed by that.
Now I feel like Josiah here is changing clothes on us.
Yeah.
I like it. He takes his time. He doesn't take too long, but he takes his time and makes sure he's ready to putt.
Yeah, he's really lining up and concentrating.
Yep.
That's good.
And it's working out for him.
There's another good solid putt.
Yep.
All right, Mark lining up. Trying to get that power save here.
Yep. Now, Mark, he's got an unusual putting stance here. It's I don't even know if you call it a straddle because the feet are so close together. I mean, so I don't know. Like, I know that's technically a straddle putt, but his feet are so close together. It's almost just like he's standing there.
Yeah, it's a semi-straddle.
Right.
Yeah, I've seen a couple players throw that way. It's all preference, I guess.
Yeah, and that is a rare bogey for Burridge.
Yeah.
Don't think we're going to see too many more out of those.
Oh, yeah, this hole 12 here, this starts you off right through this gap. It tends to get the nerves going on all the players, and then you got this wall of trees you got to navigate. I tend to go to the forehand as a lefty here and follow that outside, basically where this flyby is happening. And it opens up to this green down here, and you just want to get down here and have an opportunity at a birdie.
Yeah, there are a lot of well-placed trees on this hole to frustrate you.
Yeah.
See me, I gotta hope I turn it over enough and then it fades out to get back to the basket. But yeah, it's a tough 350 footer with not a lot of like punishing rough. It's just the trees are very well placed.
Yeah, that low ceiling really governs the hole.
Good thing about this though, it's favorable after a bad drive. It's easy to scramble for a 3 on this hole.
Yeah, he's on the edge of the fairway.
Yeah. There's not, as you can see, there's not too much tall stuff for you to, get lost in.
Zach gets the low shot you're looking for on this one.
Yep, and that is going to work out, I believe. Oh, yeah. Yes. Oh, yeah. Just absolutely peered it and parks it. Looks like our cameraman there is even smiling at that shot.
Yeah. Crowd pleaser.
Well.
Mark electing with the low route. Oh, he snuck by.
Yeah, he's stayed on the fairway. He's probably looking at a deep circle 2 putt.
Yep.
And then,
looks like Burridge is lining up for a little more high speed shot.
Yeah, Burridge. It's weird to see him bringing up the back of the card so far.
Yeah,
he has played some solid golf. Oh yeah, and he hit the line.
That's the line you're looking for there.
Yep. Oh, might have got a piece of the cameraman there. Not too sure. He didn't look happy about it.
He was displeased by the finish of that.
So last year, got a little outside the circle tester.
Oh, just a left and
yeah, he's not trusting his putter right now. That's all right though. He's playing some solid golf.
All right, let's see if Josiah can keep it under these branches.
He's a big boy. It's going to be tough for him. See, he's squatting down low. I more prefer to throw from a knee than like put myself in an awkward stance like that.
He looks pretty comfortable with that straddle.
Oh, he looks very comfortable with that straddle. Yeah. Big birdie. Yeah. Man, that rough start he got off to seems like a long time ago now. Burridge gave it a run.
Yeah. A little rattled by hitting the cameraman.
Yeah, that's all right. He's playing well. Yeah, it looks like he's putting a little angry there, but he's dropping them.
You got to figure that Josiah turning up the heat on him is putting that pressure too. So,
Zach's right in there with the guys playing some solid, quiet golf.
Yeah.
Hey,
birdie. Yep.
Yep.
and Mark going with that routine power. He's happy with it.
Yep.
That's what looked like. That's what he was playing for.
It's been some solid golf all around. These scores don't look like Pro Tour scores, but this is an amateur event, and this is a tough layout.
Yeah, overall they're keeping it pretty clean. They're throwing the lines they need to.
All right. So here we are at hole 13, 210 foot. For a lefty, this is probably one of your. This is a deuce for you.
Yeah. Very,
yeah.
Even to the champion basket, I kind of expected.
Yeah. The champ baskets on this course are kind of silly, but this is just 200 foot turnover. Anybody, just throw your putter out there, throw a nice easy forehand. I imagine we're going to see a lot of forehands on this. Probably a lot of deuces coming up as well.
That's what you're looking for. Most righties are probably going to elect with a forehand here to get it up close.
Now, what do you think about the champ baskets on this course? Because I am not a fan.
They're getting grown in now. This course is quite aged, and all these trees are getting pretty mature. I mean, there used to be a line all the way to the champ basket on this hole specifically. The other ones, they all tend to grow in quite a bit, and it definitely adds quite a few strokes to the round.
Right. Yeah. I'm not a fan of them. It's a lot of them are they're lucky golf to have a. Here we go. A little follow flight for you.
Yeah, great shot right up.
Oh yeah,
the leaner there.
Yep. Tap the pen. I believe I saw a CTP flag there though too. So one of our contestants here is going to be writing their name on that. Not a big fan of champ baskets on this. Other courses where they have them, like Birchfield, where they're actually like well thought out and things like that. Big fan of them. But yeah, a lot of them here, it's like you kind of got to get lucky to get to a lot of them.
Yeah. Mark's throwing a nice one up there. Yeah, that's definitely. I heard you say Birchfield. That's it kind of plays different, and you have options, when you playing out to the long baskets, definitely you have to avoid the fairway, the lines that are going to get you into trouble.
Right. Yeah. It just seems like I don't know if because I wasn't in the game when this course was installed. But it seems like they were either neglected or they were an afterthought and like thrown in later on. It might just be that they've been neglected and like
Yeah, I think it's probably the latter.
Yeah.
Josiah, let's see.
Big tester for Josiah. Oh.
Put a good bid there.
Yep.
He'll be happy with that easy 3 though.
Easy tap-ins coming up for the rest of our guys. And I don't think they're gonna have to measure this CTP. He trusted his putter that time. almost squeaked out the back.
Yeah.
Also, I am not a big fan of these giant CTPs. Put a little flag out there that's not going to hit somebody's disc and stop it, or like kick it somewhere. You just do the little flag with a sandwich bag, and it's going to be hard pressed to affect somebody's.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
Landing zone.
These signs can alter your shot, or
look at how big that is.
Yeah.
That could be 17 feet away. You could slide right into it, and it'll just stop your disc right there.
It is guarding against those guys that try to stash it out in the woods, though.
Yeah, fair enough. So here we go to our alternate hole. So now this is the monster from the long tee to a short basket, 340 feet.
Yeah, they're definitely utilizing the toughest part of this hole right out of the gate there. It is tight.
Oh yeah, and it is a lot tighter than it looks. And I was actually hoping for. I know they are playing the longs in the final round of this, but I was hoping to see somebody take that outside hyzer line, like along the road. But now this tunnel is tighter than it looks here. It is really tough to get it through there. You just have to, throw it dead straight. You can't have any turn or any fade until you get out there.
I feel like they put the basket right in the ideal location off the tee, for if you're playing the champ to the full hole.
Yeah. It's great. And really, for me, this is where if I'm playing the longs here to the original hole, this is where I'm trying to get.
Right. Everybody's just keying
right
that spot. Yeah.
Looks like he turned it over a little bit, but I think he got past the rough.
Yeah, might have squeaked through there.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what Burridge can do here.
Yeah, he's staring it down like he's hungry.
Mm-hmm. Is he going with a mid there? It looks like he's got a mid.
Oh, yeah. It looked like he was about to do a standstill, but...
It's not a bad choice to go with the mid straight at it.
He's fading out a little bit.
Yeah.
Clipped a branch there at the end. Shrug it off, buddy. Be all right. And Josiah on the tee. Yeah, it's hard to tell what guys are throwing on video.
Yeah, especially with these stamps. It's not like these are factory stamps.
Right. Everybody.
Stamps.
Yeah.
There's a lot more manufacturers out there nowadays.
Yeah, that too. And there's also so many special editions, tour series, and it's so hard to keep up with nowadays. It's also awesome and amazing too.
It is. Yeah, I'm fluent in MVP, Discraft, and Innova. The other ones are a little more outliers for me. So,
right. So you're a mixed bag guy too?
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know. I like for a long time I was like MVP because Discraft doesn't need my support. Let me support the little guy. But so I'm like, I live 30 minutes from the Discraft factory and they make great stuff. So
they do.
My bag has evolved over my bag has changed so much, and I feel like everybody should.
Yeah, as you develop as a player, you're going to change. You're going to need a different mold or different flights, and you start learning shots. You need to have that variety.
And really, what's the point of being brand loyal if you're not getting paid for it?
That's right. Show me the money.
Right. Yeah. MVP and Discraft though, just because we're Michigan boys here.
Yeah, support them. Yeah. I found that I've got mostly MVP in my bag now. I'm really enjoying a few of their discs, but I could always go to any disc.
Well, I feel like anybody who doesn't have a buzz in their bag is just missing out.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I go to buzz that I can just go.
Right. Yep. Anything 250 to 300 for me. I need to throw nice and straight. We're pulling out the buzz. Yeah. Trust your buzz. Not a spectacular hole here for our boys, but
no, it looks like they were just getting it done.
Yep, and that's tough too for a 340-foot hole. That is a very tough too.
Yeah.
And here we go to the big dog.
All right, we got the 14 from the short. It is 650. And then the key is to get out past this big boulder. Wherever you can land in the fairway is important. And then you have to contend with this pine tree on the right as you fly up here. But most players are going to land in this region. Some of the longer throwers can get past this tree.
Yeah, if you make it out past this pine tree, you are, you're still looking at 250-foot upshot. And also, you don't want to end up on the rough over here on the right because that is a rattlesnake territory over there.
I don't see the signs anymore.
Yeah, they took them down. I don't know if they haven't been spotted in a while, but there are. I hope I'm saying that right. Mississauga rattlesnakes. They used to nest over there. They are still territorial at Hudson Mills Metro Park here.
Yeah, they're somewhere out there.
Yeah, they did remove those signs several years ago, but I see a rattlesnake sign. I'm going to be cautious of it for the rest of my life.
Watch out for them.
Yeah.
I do know there's some good morel hunting there on the side.
Yeah, I've been missing out. I haven't found anything this year. I've been seeing a lot of people have been getting a lot of good mushrooms, though.
Just getting going. I think.
And also, a tip for our players: if you are ever in rattlesnake territory and you hear a rattle, do not run.
No.
Try to spot the rattlesnake before you move away from it, because odds are you are walking up on it, and if you run, you are probably running right towards it. So spot the rattlesnake, then move away slowly.
Yeah, cautiously, even if the rattle stops.
Right. So now this hole can eat up even the best players here. That fairway, that's about all I can hope for on this hole. This fairway looks nice and open, but it is thick roughed on the right, thick roughed on the left. A lot of big pine trees along the way.
Yeah, any bad kick and you're at strokes, you're pitching, or you're playing some sort of shot to get your back to the center.
And then it's if you hit one of these pine trees and end up like underneath it, you are pretty much trying to throw a full power throw on from a knee. Yeah.
Recently, I actually played this hole and skipped into that big pine tree, past the rock. Lucked out and just threw. I was throwing MVP. I threw a mayhem and then a volt and put it about 2 feet from the pin for a tap in 3.
Oh, nice!
Best I've played it in a while.
Yeah, I've gotten maybe 2 threes on this hole, and this is one of the courses I've played the most.
Yeah.
So
it's a beautiful one.
Yeah.
You know, get out there. It's easy to roll your cart if you're pulling a cart.
Yeah, very cart-friendly course. Also, watch out for the ticks out there. If you're out there, I was playing this the other day. We went out there for leagues, and a day later, I get in my car after work, and a tick instantly jumped on me as soon as I got in my car. Caught a ride home with us, and yeah. So watch out for the ticks and the rattlers out there.
You got to take care of them. If they get on you, use some alcohol, pour it. Use a shot glass and cover it up.
Hey, good tips.
Yeah.
We're teaching you. We're not just here to commentate disc golf. We're teaching you how to stay safe out on the course.
See what Josiah can do here. Oh,
it looks like he's fading out too hard.
Oh.
Hey, nice. Some tree love there. Some tree love.
Beneficial kick.
That's one of the benefits when it is that thick. Sometimes it's hard to get through it.
Yeah. You get like a little bumper action.
So Burridge out here. This is his second shot, right? Yeah. Oh, and it looks like he just piped it up there.
Giving himself a
chance.
Yeah.
Hard to tell from this distance. Looks like he's got an easy putt, though.
Yep. Right, Mark lining up. I believe this is his third shot.
I think this is 2 for Mark. He had that. Yeah, he had that real good drive.
Oh, that was his tee shot.
Yeah. Okay. Hung it out right a little bit. Got clipped down by the tree.
Yeah, you hate to see that.
You really do. Especially, it's so hard to get out there past all that stuff on this, and then you really want to capitalize when you do.
Oh, there you go.
Nice, easy forehand upshot. Well played, well executed. Smart golf there. Yeah, it looks like he's not too obstructed, even though he is in a tree. But nice upshot.
Yeah.
He'll take his tap in 4. Burridge, I believe this is for 3.
Gives it a go.
Gives it a go. Hung it out wide a little bit, but
Josiah.
So it looks like he's just laying up. He didn't. He wanted to,
Yeah.
He wanted to.
Didn't want a chance.
Oh. Yeah, he's not happy about that one.
Oh, that's a tough one. That's what I like to see. A player taking his time, getting set up. You really got to be comfortable and confident when you're putting.
Yeah, you are never going to regret taking your time.
Yeah.
You will regret not taking your time quite often. Same with putting your bag down. You're never going to regret taking your bag off and lining up your shot properly.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one thing you don't want is that up close miss that you could have avoided.
No.
Solid putt there.
Yep. So, all right. On to hole 15. Now, I'm hoping we see one of these guys take this path up here to the left, but your safe play is hang it out right up here, get some air on it, try to hyzer spike it up onto the green.
For the righties.
Yeah, for the righties. Actually, yeah. So what do you do on this hole? You run it up the middle?
From the short tee, I'll run right at it. The long tee, I think I'd still go at it, try and fly through there, because at worst, you're going to be on the green's edge, looking at it.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see. Everybody hang it out with the big hyzer spike. Yeah, Mark here's lining up for the hyzer spike, unless he's just trying to trick somebody.
Yeah, they all seem to be strong right-handed hyzer shooters.
Yeah. I don't imagine anyone's running it up the middle here. I'd like to see it though. Oh, and a tombstone. Yeah. That's when you spiked it.
Yeah.
See, now one thing I think people they go a little bit too high on this sometimes, because there isn't really anything you have to get over. You just need to get it to fade in there.
Yeah, let's see where Rob ends up.
Oh, looks like he parked it.
Yeah, he's pretty happy with that. You read my mind there too. I was thinking the same thing. People tend to overexert it and launch it too far, and then it'll make you stall.
Yep, just throw that beefiest mid you got.
Yeah.
I'm guilty of it too. I leave myself up short, and I end up spiking it on the hill, and I'm left with like a 40-foot putt all the time on this hole.
Yeah, from time to time, I do take this forehand route as a lefty, and take that spike.
Yeah, I've very rarely have I ever seen anybody go for it. But there aren't too many lefties out there. Yeah,
it's definitely a risk reward if you go down the middle.
Hey, it looked like he got that one right up inside the circle.
You know, off that green really isn't that bad. He might have a putt from over there.
Yeah, that's the one thing. This, this hole, I've almost never seen it end in a 4. It's,
Yeah, even there, it's not so much a death putt. Even he'll be even uphill at it.
Yeah, there's not a lot of punishing rough here. Even if you get clipped and you don't make it all the way to that bend.
Mark gave it a bid.
Yeah, I don't think he's feeling too confident with his putts, even when he does give it that bid. Nice birdie.
Yeah, he's happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Josiah ended up in the rough. I didn't see that.
He's been throwing some nice putts, so let's see if he gives it a chance here.
Yeah, he has. He really shrugged off those first few bad holes that he had.
Oh, it looks like he committed to the up shot.
Yeah. Oh, a little flippy floppy birdie putt. All right, I see you.
He's just showing off.
With the little disc spin at the end, you know.
Do you have any trick putts you go with?
Trick putts? No, I do like to do trick shots down at my work. I've had some pretty cool videos.
So, all right, 5-stroke lead. You can do anything you want. What are you doing?
Like, you want to see a trick putt from me? I don't know. How far away am I?
Inside 10 feet.
I might turbo it, or maybe even just like do a little spin around and forehand it in there.
You're not going with the Eagle McMahon under the leg?
Sure, if that's what you want to see. There you go. So
all right. Oh, we got to catch up here. Hole 16, par 3. It's a 390. You know, the landscape here really dictates how you can fly this fairway. You know, if you get out over the road, you kind of got a valley there. It'll pull the disc out, and then you got to deal with this hill if you take it right down the center. But most players can fly it right up to this basket or somewhere in the vicinity.
Right. Really, anybody who has the distance has whatever shot they need to throw at this hole. Sometimes this is another one of the few holes here where some wind can come into play. If that headwind's ripping in, it can turn you over and make you flirt with the road. But these guys aren't scared of the road, though.
It'd have to be a mistake to get it on that road.
Yeah.
Really show the bottom of the disc, and it'll take it that way.
It looks like Rob just parked that one. There we got Zach stepping up, taking the big hyzer line, too.
Oh, he's got some distance on that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What a throw.
Yep.
Looking at about an 18-footer at most, probably. It looks like Josiah's setting up for that big hyzer line, too.
Yeah.
Well, we hung out a little too much, but I think he's going to be all right.
Oh, he might get a little skip. No, that long grass.
Yeah. It's rough out there. And by rough, I just mean it's like rough, like long grass. Yeah.
All right, let's see what Mark can do here.
Throws the hyzer line, keeps it a little tighter than the rest of the guys. Looks like he absolutely pured it, though. Yeah, a little tester putt. Nice drive, though. Almost pin high. A little wide right.
Everybody gave themselves a chance here.
Oh, yeah. Josiah taking his time. This guy focuses on his putts. I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, he gave it a great run there.
I think he really wanted that one. All right, let's see if Mark can connect here.
Yeah, a little, probably just outside circle 1. Ooh.
He has a very nonchalant style.
He does, yeah. I don't even want to call it a straddle putt, but
kind of by where his arm slot is.
Right.
It's a little different.
Right. Nice birdie from Burridge.
Yeah.
Think about it. Don't mess it up.
Zach with an easy tap in birdie.
That's what you want to see. Those players that get up there inside circle 1, they're successful getting that birdie.
Mm-hmm. You got to be happy with your pars here, though.
Yep.
Unless it's a hard putt where you need to line it up.
Oh, we get to see that putt.
Yeah, that was a nice one. So, all right, and here we are, hole 17. Easy par 3. Probably going to see a lot of forehands on this. It's about as easy as of a turnover shot as or a hyzer forehand. Does turn pretty hard right. You don't want to hug it too tight, because if you end up not making the corner, you are in some serious trouble. But
yeah, and if you hyzer out too much here on the side, you're challenged to even have a
just you really want to put it out there, because if you overshoot it, there is not much to worry about.
Yeah, the key is to make this corner.
Yeah, Burridge looks like he hit it exactly how he wanted it. Oh yeah. Yeah, just like he drew it up.
In contention for that CTP there.
Yeah.
Zach
checking the distance. Make sure you know what you're doing. He's gonna need some ground action here. Got a little bit. He just caught the edge of that rough though. Probably would have, two more feet into the fairway, and he probably would have skipped right up to the basket.
Yeah, slowed him right up there. All right, let's see if Josiah can put forehand down there.
Oh yeah, it looks like he hit his line. Might need a little skip action.
Got a little more ground play.
Oh. Hey, everybody's putting.
We're not sure if the camera's lying. That looks like it's inside 20. Though.
Yeah. So Mark, everybody's going with the forehands. Haven't seen anybody try like a real turnover shot yet.
Mark going more inside route there.
Yeah, he hugged it pretty tight. Like, yeah, I'll take it. Oh, yeah, looks like he parked it. Oh, yeah, big Mark. Putt. Big putt, Zach.
Yeah, he's put on a little move here.
Yeah. And another deuce.
All right. We'll see Mark connect here. Maybe we'll get our first star.
Let's go.
Here we go.
And don't think Burridge is missing this one.
Yeah. I think he just missed out on that CTP.
Oh, he almost picked it off and really missed out on it.
Let's see. There you go. That's the putt. That's the putt of the hole.
Yep. Save that birdie party.
Puts him in a tie for the lead, I think.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we got hole 18 here. It's a par 3, 400 footer. It's probably one of the harder par threes out here.
It's about as hard as a 400-foot hole gets.
Yeah, you got a placement shot over here where you can throw to the bend and then give yourself an approach shot, which not one of the easiest, I would say. A lot of players will play across this bridge in the air. The righties they might throw a power flex shot, give yourself a chance at flying to the basket. And then you got this green right here. The little bit of water on the left that definitely gets the nerves. Even though it's pretty small water, but it still gets you. You have to question where you're going to throw.
Well, no, you as a lefty, do you just go for it, try to hyzer out over that pond?
I fly it over the pond. Yeah. Recently, I landed from the long tee. I landed on the outside of the pond and almost bagged the deuce from the other side.
Oh, nice. Now and I know most TDs do play the pond as casual, so it's really not more your danger is losing a disc than the OB stroke.
Yeah, I think the sidewalk was in play with my shot the way I went out.
Yeah, I usually just try to flex it over the bridge and hope it fades back at the basket, just like Zach's done here.
Get caught up there?
Yeah, it's tight, and sometimes you think you hit that line perfectly, and you get knocked down, and you're sitting in the creek. This is a really tough hole. It's also one of the better holes in Southeast Michigan, if you ask me. It's a separator between the advanced and open players, and the AM2, AM3 guys.
Yeah, a lot of guys you'll see them peel out far too left. Well, he might turn into a roll here.
I think he got it over there.
Yeah.
OB. Oh, that hurts. That hurts on 18.
If he got the ground there, he might have started rolling.
Yeah, I think that's what he was going for. That big sky flex roller. Yeah. A throller, I believe they call it, as the kids say.
Josiah trying to cut the corner early there. He's got a lot to contend with from here.
Yeah. Now, did Marco OB into the parking lot? I believe that was in the parking lot because I believe the water is playing casual.
Oh, okay.
And, and that right there, sometimes it hurts to do, but sometimes it's also a blessing in disguise when all you can do is throw it out onto the fairway and make sure a little jump, make sure you know where that basket is.
Yeah, sometimes as a player, you just got to make that decision.
And sometimes it hurts to do, but, it's usually a blessing in disguise because you know what, where there's a tiny little window, there's usually a bogey as well.
Yeah,
so
you easily add strokes by making a mistake.
Yeah. So, but this hole will eat you up, especially for the final hole in the course. It's a tough one. I'd say the scoring average on this is right on par with the monster hole.
Yeah, it definitely with all the trouble in the way, it definitely plays hard.
It looks like Zach got it out and up. Oh, yep. OB into the lot, right under somebody's car.
Yeah, you called that right. All right. Well, at least he has a nice little look at the basket here. Fly one down there and get up and down.
Yeah, no, Mark, he's not afraid to go from a knee or take his weird position shots. And that's what you got to do sometimes.
Oh, that was a nice movement on that disc.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You got to be happy with that. Ooh, just sailed it a bit high for Zach.
Yeah. We'll see what Josiah can do.
Taking his time. Gave it a bid.
Put himself out there for a chance. That was good to see.
Yeah. Hey, Josiah's got to be happy with the way this round finished up after the start he had. He really cleaned up his game there. That was really impressive to see.
It's so hard being on video, starting off strong.
Right.
He really stepped up.
And that was a big bogey putt there.
Yeah.
Bogey. This hole will produce some bogeys.
I'm sure it averages probably more like a 3.7 or something.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty accurate. Yeah. But all right, that is the end of our round one coverage. We will be back. I don't believe the TD, because of the COVID era, I don't think he's mixing up the cards from round one to round two. So we're seeing the same four guys next round. There's your leaderboard there. We got Jeffrey Svikoda, George Strum, Robert Burridge in third, Larsen in fourth. So some of our guys have earned it. Majkowski, Josiah in third. Hey, and then Lash coming up in eighth still. So they picked the right guys for this coverage card.
They're still in the hunt for the top for the podium.
Yeah. All right, guys, thanks for joining us. This has been a Nate Davis Disc Golf production. Me and Chiller, glad you came and spent this time with us, and come back in for round two. And in the meantime, get out and throw, because you never know where your next throw may take you.